It's been so long! It has been so long! Woo! 6th week and I'm back! How you doing, guys? And welcome to the episode of Let's Explosion! Oh yeah! How you doing, guys? It's been forever, right? And today is a special My Neck is Broken day. Once again, like, everything was okay for the past 6 weeks when I was on vacation. Everything was okay. And then I went rock climbing like 3 times or 2 times, and then I was climbing. I just got my neck broken. I don't know how to say that. It's not like actually broken, because that would mean I would be dead. And I'm not dead. Or am I? I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I'm here and I might be a little bit robotic when I move. So, okay, it's been so long, guys. It's been so long. Let me see. I think, that is so top secret. That is, oh, and we start with a punch in the face, of course. He bet anyone. What's up, man? Let me crop the volume a little bit, so I get a little bit more surprise. Look at those! Look at those! It looks like I'm at the end of finishing. Yeah. Wow! This one got me. This one got me pretty hard. Start a spike. 28 months and still fighting. I expect lots of punches today. That's what I expect. I expect, and I predict. There we go. Woo! I almost spoiled a big thing for Just Shapes and Beats. I am working on Just Shapes and Beats, but well, maybe not today. So, unbiasable, is that the code? Unbiased, unsuitable zebra. There we go. Corpy! 3 months and still fighting. Thank you very much for the punch in the face. I think that I won't be doing any much work today. By the way, how do you like the new set? Donation. Why? Rise from your grave. Thank you so much. You guys are generous. I just showed my face for like 5 seconds. You punched me in the face with money and more money. Thank you so much. Again, that money will go back to the stream. 400 people watching? 400 people watching already? I haven't done anything except being punched in the face. Well, that's it. 14 months and still fighting. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. So I can see that Kojak made his homework. He kept the entire game alive. You and Lordland, actually. How you doing, Lordland? It's been a while. And another punch in the face. And another. And another. 31 months and still fighting. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, my friend, for that punch in the face. So, guys, usually I would be working on Just Shapes and Beats, but right now I'm working on the very final boss of Just Shapes and Beats. Not the last boss to be done. DP Blue Sea! 4 months and still fighting. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Look at that. I need sleep. I need sleep. So, okay, I was on vacation. I'm gonna put that on quotes, but I still was working on Just Shapes and Beats. And I still was able to make a lot of work, actually. Just to give you an idea, one of the boss that I made took me 6 weeks to create. And I made it on the show, I think. So it took me 6 weeks to make one boss. And then I went on vacation, and I told myself I want to make 2 bosses in 4 weeks. And even if it was like very, very hard to reach, I've been able to do it. Lemmick2 subscribers 7 months in a row, lucky number. Thank you very much, my friend, for the punch in the face. Welcome back. So yeah, basically I made 2 bosses in 4 weeks. I'm super proud of myself, super proud of the result. Some polish here and there, but you know, that's out of the way. So now we're up to 5 bosses already. Yeah, and I'm gonna get another punch, another punch, another punch, another punch. No, not yet. Lots of followers first. Thank you very much for all the followers. By the way, I missed a lot of you. Habstone following the channel. Sup? And no, Oxdem, a lot of followers. Anyway, so yeah, I've been able to make 2 bosses. Now I'm working on the final bosses. And very hard. Soul Sojourner, 4 months in a row. Thank you very much for the sub. How many subs do we have? We're up to... Emily! Emily! It's been a while, Emily! Fait longtemps qu'on s'est pas vu, Emily! J'étais allé faire des mordis gras 2 fois, en fait, j'ai oublié de te le dire. Boofex! A new follower! Welcome, Boofex! Thank you very much for the punch in the face, my friend. Going to PAX West, I won't. Super Mario World, unfortunately. How you doing, man? Mike will be there, but I won't be there, actually. I will be at TwitchCon. That's the next one I'm doing. I'm going to TwitchCon, but I pretty much canceled like all the convention for me because there's a big bottleneck in the production for Just Shapes and Beats. And bottleneck is Lacha! That's myself, so I have to finish like a lot of stuff. Namely, I have to finish 2 bosses. So, as I said, I'm working on the final boss right now. And there's another boss I want to do. Yeah, after that, at least all the stuff that has to be done in Just Shapes and Beats will be done. However, that doesn't mean it's gonna be completed. Beautimus, thank you very much for the punch. That means that all the module, all the things in Just Shapes and Beats will be in place, but it will be boring to play. So I cannot ship that because people will say it's an unfinished project, it's boring, blah, blah, blah. So after that comes the polish phase. So we're gonna finally just play the game, say, okay, that's boring, we're gonna fix this, that needs more polish, blah, blah, that's not clear, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna enter the polish phase pretty soon. AG Orange, a new subscriber, has joined the battle. Thank you very much for the punch in the face. So things are going very well with Just Shapes and Beats, but yeah, a lot of pressure on my face, as you can see with my sleep deprivation face right now. Jax, 67, 26, 3 months and still fighting. Thank you very much. So yeah, a lot of pressure to me to complete those bosses. That's what I'm working. That's what I'm working on. But obviously, I don't want to spoil the final boss of the game. I don't want to spoil anything in the game, so I'm not gonna stream that. And since I don't know what to be working on, Just Shapes and Beats, or actually, since I've been working on Just Shapes and Beats like a lot lately, I wish I want to take a little break, especially for this stream, since I'm gonna be punched in the face like millions of times anyway. I thought I should be doing a little something. Yesterday on Kojak's stream, I said that whenever I'll have time just to have fun, I'll ninja code something. So I'm just gonna work on this actually. One Mr. Bean! 28 months and still fighting, man. It's been so long. How you been, One Mr. Bean? How you been? What's up? Will you be at TwitchCon? Yes, you will be at TwitchCon, actually. We actually have something. Yeah, I need an update on that thing with you and I, that romantic thing. I need an update on this because I don't remember where we are. Okay, so yeah, I want to work on Zombiidle, and I want to work on the old mock-up. I did the mock-up for the Bunties already, and I want to work on the old mock-up. Scrap and level up! Silver X! Silver X! 27 months! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Refresh us with a little bit of Infernax. Whoa, that was long time ago. I actually haven't touched that project for a shit ton of time. And Kojak is closer to the project than I. He basically, like, I started it, and then he added, like, a shit ton of content on it. So I would open it and say, like, what's in there? I don't understand. So I think I'm just gonna work on Zombiidle anyway, instead. Haven't heard back about a hot date. Yeah, okay. Send me back an email, my friend. I was on vacation when you sent that mail. I remember reading something, but I remember then I went like to the beach and it kind of whoop, it went out of my head. So yeah, it's not my fault. It's the beach's fault. It's the beach's fault. Multiplayer. So I just want to work on something, guys. Probably not gonna be finished today. I don't think I'll be able to finish that in 2 hours. But me and my bro played some Mr. Troy D. 12 months, an entire year, my friend, entire year. Enjoy your new badge. It's not my fault. Yeah, exactly, eBay. It's not my fault. I was saying what? I just lost track of stuff. I don't remember. Yeah, I said that me and my brother play Zombiidle a lot, and we are fighting on who between him and I has the most orbs, and actually one of my friend as well. And since we always synchronize like every week or so, like every time we see ourselves, I kind of want to make a leaderboard, but you know, something that I can actually add them manually, and then probably you know, make it work first, and then make it available for everyone afterwards. You know, so I just want to work a little bit on this. I think that for a 2-hour stream, I can at least make the mock-up. And yeah, then we will see where it goes. So, first thing first. So you saw this, right, guys? Not sure if you saw this, but this is the new cell phone. This is the new cell phone shit thing. So that'll be like Morris app. Okay. And here, I'll do bounties. I'll switch for leaderboard. How was vacation? It was nice. It was nice. The first 2 weeks, actually, of the vacation, we were at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. And we had an access to the beach. We had, like, kayaks and boats and stuff like that. Like, all for free. So we made a home exchange with somebody else, and the point was to get closer to my family, because my family come from the north of Canada, so it's like a 10-hour drive from here. So basically took a home exchange for with somebody over there, and it was like in the middle of the woods. There was nobody, no neighbor or anything. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was perfect. The pictures were awesome. The place was insane. I would have paid like $200 per night for that kind of luxury, but we had it for free because we just made it a home exchange. Those guys, the guys that were living there, were on our home because they wanted to visit Quebec City. So we just met a little switcheroo. So they had fun. They visited Quebec and they had some, trek around the place. And we had fun at our place because we were near our family and we were in the middle of nowhere. So it was a huge win-win situation. Really, really cool. Okay, Zombidle Mobile doesn't load. Stays on black screen. Please help! I haven't been able to play for 2... Arcanix, man! Arcanix! Another awesome dude! Another! Would you be at TwitchCon, Arcanix? I expect so. I expect to see your face over there. Oh, dude, that's insane. Okay, I haven't slept much this night. As you can see, I have problems. I have a little bit difficulty sleeping these days. I don't know if it's a GSB pressure or if it's because I don't know. But I went to sleep like at midnight, and I just took a book and read up to 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, I want to sleep, damn it! So I was always just reading. I couldn't sleep. And then I just tried to force myself to sleep. 45 minutes later, I was still turning in the bed. And then my little boy came in bed. And then, like, you know, how kids goes, like, he's 4 years old. So I had, like, his leg on my face. And he was jumping all over the place. So I went on the couch. It was like, finally, I'll be able to sleep a little bit. But no, he went down and went on a couch with me, so I got like a kid all over my face all night long. So that explains those little saggy bags over there. Be honest, did you miss getting punched in the face all the time? Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. Why didn't the guys who stayed at your place do any stream? That would have been great. To get back on the Android thing, actually, somebody said that on Android it was a problem. Lartland, do you know about that? Invis Loki? That you can't. It stays on black screen. I think that Shane is looking into that with the FGL guys. I think there's a problem over there, and he's looking into that. There we go. Known issue. We're investigating an issue with Android 7. Okay, there we go. Cool. It's an issue. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Lartland. Okay, so we have a leaderboard over here. Who should represent the leaderboard? I don't know who should represent the leaderboard. Leaderboard. I don't know how we could name it, but meh. I'm gonna stick it like this for now. Okay, so one friend. Wow, 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 wow. So let's start by putting some information about that rectangle friend. Because I was thinking that if I just start to do that for the funsies, and then I add friends, if I have the friends mechanic and I have the leaderboard mechanic, we could at least have something that says like every day you can send a diamond to your friend or a GIF or something like that. Maybe not diamonds, but I don't know, orbs or something like that. Or just like the point is we could reward the player that adds friends to their list. Or like I don't know, if you have like a shit ton of referrals, you know, a referral system actually helps us because it incite the player, it motivate the player to invite their friend. And while I really hate the poking people on Facebook and hey, add me, right, no, that's a wrong way to do it. But if it's like just giving something in return for inviting a friend over, it's a win-win situation. As long as I don't beg the player to fucking nag their friend and hey, go play that, you know, there's a way to do it. So yeah, I was playing a game lately. It's called Everwing. And the way that they do it is fucking horrible. I hate it. You have like 5 quests to do in a week. The first 3 are simple or in-game quests. You know, like reach a score of 100 score or each kill 5 enemies or something like that. But then you have 5 quests, and when you complete the 5th quest, you get like a huge chest. District Lord! 13 months until fight. Thank you very much for the punch in the face. So when you get the 5 quests, you get like a huge chest, like a premium chest, something really reward, you know. So you get the first quest. The first quest is kill 10 enemy, and then kill 25 enemy, and then challenge a friend. You have to challenge a friend, and when you challenge a friend, you have to do it like every week. So every week you have to tell over Messenger, hey, I challenge you to a duel of that random game. And that's only the third quest. I don't know what's the other two, and I never went there. I didn't want to nag anybody, you know. So, and you have to do that every fucking week. That's horrible, you know. So that's a bad example on how to do it. But there are good ways, and I know that I cannot put a button here that says like. Invite on Facebook. I cannot do that because I made a huge statement in the game that says, fuck Facebook, bro. You know, you should stop spamming your friend. So I cannot make something like invite on Facebook. You can boost your building progress or arcane progress. Oh, I like that. I like that, Joanta. I like that. Because that will help, I know that you guys keep trying to sneak the multiplayer idea. Most of us don't like it. Well, you know, multiplayer, right now I'm talking about a leaderboard. So I'm talking about just comparing your progress with other people. I know that me, as a player, I want it. Because I'm always talking to my friend who's playing the game and talking to my brother, and we are already doing the competition thing. So if I had it right in my face and was like, I want to defeat him, that'll be super helpful. And then I can take a picture, a selfie with my score and send it up and say, ha ha ha, and nag him, you know? So I know that me as a player, I'll do it. If everybody says, fuck that feature, Latch, you're a monster, I'm gonna keep it on my side. I'll be like, if Latch playing, show friends. And then remove it for the rest of people. But I know that I want it, you know? That will be a fun feature for me. And usually, when it's fun for me, it's fun for other people as well. Just that every time we say multiplayer, I think that people get the stinking burrows like, fuck that feature, Last, you're a monster. Yeah! What's that, hang on. Where is it? Yeah, deal with it! Oh, I missed Corp Latch. I missed it. Okay, invite on Facebook. I'll remove that because people will kill me. So, a very long name. Just ship. No. Zombital, Visual SFX, integrated, starting. Interface. Yeah, look at that. Golden Dusky just said, "Why Facebook though?" I written that saying I should not do that, you know. But I do understand that out of the context, it felt bad. La 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 la, la 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 la. I need the orbs. Where are the orbs? Give me the orbs. By the way, is the audio good, guys? Let me know if the audio is good, because it's been a while. Oh, maybe I can just do this. Sorry, it's been. Huh? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, it's been a while, and I've brought my mic with me on vacation, and that was a huge mistake. And I think I might broken the mic. I think it might have been broken, but I'm not sure. Mic muted. How come my mic is muted? Is it muted? Oh, just perfect. Mic muted. Okay, you guys are just audio is good. Voice, meh, not so much. It hurts. It hurts. Mommy, I went on internet and people are bad against me. They said bad things about my voice. Okay, so here, maybe I can just put that over there as super ugly. So I'm just gonna use this instead. Zapapui, zapapu, bapadapui. Properties. Left. Wapadapap. Wapapayapapapap. Okay, so that's already very small, but la 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 la. So like 1, 2, 1, 5, T. So that's like the biggest number. Maybe I could just do like this actually. Yeah. No. No. Let's keep it like this. So I don't need this. Maybe just that will be good. That icon is way too big. Even though this is S2. Okay. That's 12. Let's put that at 13. Okay. So I've been able to fit everything into a single line. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, single line is okay, but I could put maybe more like this. So I could have like a button here. Oh yeah, boy. Whoa! Where's the black orb? Where's the black orb? There we go. How come this one is smaller? That's weird. Yeah, it's hard to see. Meh. Usually if you have more white orbs, you get more black orbs anyway. Okay, so there's that. We have space for a button if needed. Like a see more or something like that. So when you click on this, you can actually see the entire status or something like that. That will be helpful. So at least you see that. And I will change like the background for this. We'll put that there, here. I'm gonna say boop like this, and the second will be with a little tint. I'm gonna put yeah, why not, a grint tint. I suck at color, by the way, but you know that already. Wow, I suck at color theory. I'll put green for now. Meh. Whatever. You show the number of orbs only? Maybe max difficulty reach could be cool. That's true. But this is a leaderboard. So the leaderboard has to be based on one currency. Because if you have reached better... okay, so I would need to do like this. Because you are right, maximum reach is also cool. So like here. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna say like stats detail or stats player. stats, player, boop, like this, boop, like this, and this will stay the same, boop, like this, boop, and I will say max level 99999. There you go. So what I can do then is click here on that button over there, for example, to switch from one to another. So you know, if you want to see who has the biggest balls on this, you can see that. But you know, usually we need to simplify things, and since that we're making a lot of importance on white orbs, I will keep white orbs personally, because again, that's the currency we always take intuitively to compare how big our penises are, me and my brother and my other my other friend in Zombido. We always say like, hey, how many orbs do you have? And not, hey, what's the maximum level did you reach? Because orbs is always in your face, and there's a lot of stuff that anyway, it's always we always compare orbs, so that's our measure of penis size. I would say level reach will be a better index of leaderboard, since orbs can be spent on shards in arcane Legend Friends. Yeah, that's right, but we can always just make a maximum orb reach or something like that. Because also the orbs is a wider spectrum. I can be stuck on the same level than my bro or my other friends, and it will be by steps of 5, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe having the 2 will be the best, actually. Sometimes your APM can be compared to an Asian StarCraft 2 player. Oh yeah. I'll leave the 2 there. I'll leave the 2 there, and it's just a matter of filtering the thing anyway. So I think that we're gonna put both of them, and I'm just gonna put a button that says like who's the biggest one here, there, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Because I know how you feel. Yeah, exactly. G Termalo. Total orb collected instead of current. Exactly. Okay, so I got that. So now I need to switch that to those guys. La 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 la. Oh, okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, what's there? 1. La 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 la. So I'm just gonna show like 5 of them. I think a 5 will be good. And then, you know, if I want more than 5, I need a button anyway that says detail. You know, so that's just like a quick way to see it. But then I would need something like something like this. It goes there. Sorry, boom. Get out, get out. Oops. Something like this. And yeah, you know, this button over there. So this is already a small button. Oh, it's already been shrinked a bit. You know, so I could do something like this. It looks ugly right now, but like orb collected. La 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 la. Collected! Orb collected! So that could change, you know, for one or the other. So that will be that or like max level reached. Da, 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 da. So that could be it, or just like at the bottom actually. I think that the bottom will be better here. Well. So if I have a button like this, and like another one here. This one would be like detail, I don't know. Oh, I know. So invite friend. Well, so I'm gonna put invite friend there, but I'll also put this here, which will be the exact same thing. And I saw a lot of I'm seeing a lot of red thing. A lot of people are talking to me right now. Just don't be scared. I'll be there in a minute. There we go. So if you click the plus or if you click invite friend, both does the same thing. Now I don't like that this act as a filter and this does not. This actually make like something else. I don't like that. But for now, we're just making some mock-ups. We'll see. Okay. Lots of people are talking to me. Hang on. Hi there. I have a quick question. In a turtle event, I can't receive the event drops. The cash I have 6 million yen. Maybe more reset the portal. Is it buy or intended? Is it a daily maximum? The way it works, usually the way it works is we calculate how many you should have. Like what's the maximum you should have by that date. And if you have that amount of maximum, we stop the drop. The reason we do that is because some people actually exploit the system and just made the game open all night long, and then people were like, well, we are incentivized to do that, otherwise we'll lose, what it was not our intent. So we just said, okay, you know what, if you get like a maximum, you were stopped receiving them until time passed, you know. If you come back tomorrow, it'll be better. And before add friends, there should be a find friends for us that don't have any. First, welcome back. Second, I think max level reach will be a better measure, or at least max white orbs gather. Yeah, that's the thing. The link in game opens to Latch TV doesn't seem to work. Yeah, the problem I think is that DreamHost status. Yeah, DreamHost is broken. Look at that. The entire service at DreamHost is broken. I cannot log in, so if I go there and go like Latch.tv. Ah, it worked. Okay, it worked. And I assume that it worked because there's like 300 people, so I assume that the link worked, but sometimes, I guess. Another question, do you have a fixed problem with different badges for Steam again? Because I can't link my account in Android to my Steam account. I don't have it on my phone to my friends on my phone. So I don't need to receive white orders about you. Okay. Because my Steam account, I can't link my account in Android to my Steam account. Why? What's the problem? I got a context freebie not available. What? Possible reason, wrong render mode. Yeah, I know that. But where do you are missing the support from the game after having it running for a while? Boo! Boom! Okay, so if you have any question like this, guys, you can always ask Lartland directly. Lartland will always get back to you. They are more into the support than I. Lartland and Kojak are more like closer to what's bugged, what's known, and what's not. So don't be surprised if I mean, you're welcome to tell your bugs everything over there, but don't be surprised if I'm like, I don't know, if I have like a question mark face or a division by 0 face. That's because I'm not closer to the bugs and the known bugs and all that stuff than Lartland and Kojak. So I will always just forward that back to Lartland and Kojak. Dreamos is always broken. Can we have a community event where we have a community objective, total vision, and get rewarded the entire progression of your community? I know that the Kojak talked about that yesterday. I was on the stream as well, and me personally, I don't really like that. Like, I don't like that because I don't feel that I will ever, like, I don't feel that I will change anything. You know, so as a player, I'll just wait until the chest collected gets to, you know, until the goal is completed, because it's by the community, you know. So I don't know, like, I never really liked that in a game, but I know that there are people like that in a game. So since, like, me personally, I'm not against that, but I'm not really for that, because I always just ignore that when it happens, when there's some faction or something like that. I just ignore that. As a player, so since it doesn't really tickle my fancy, it's really hard for me to implement that and implement it in a proper way, because for me, I just ignore it. So I'm not saying no, but I'm saying that it will be hard for me to do something interesting if I'm not interested in the first place. Vash Malice, welcome. The problem is I create a Bazooka account, but on Android, when I try to log in, it just says can't, no info, or what? That's weird. I got a 49 problem achievement on Steam, literally on the table at some point. I don't know. Division by 0 phase. Can you show us what it looks like, please? How about that? I don't have any issue, but I just want to say hi. Hey, Buck Salesman, how you doing? Okay, so there is. So the green one will be your face. So that's very easy. Now I want to do this. Wop, wop, wow. Whoops. Compare your dick size with your friends. Is it okay if I put that in a game? Do you think it will pass Apple's approval system? And well, yeah, let's fix the error first. Compare dick size with your friends. Okay, so that, and then we'll have to have. I think it's another douche la 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 whoop. Oh wow wow ba 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 wow ba ba. Is it there? Nope. Damn it! I think it's in the mails then. Mail. Open mail. Input code. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Compare your dick size with your friend. Select platform. You know, platform. All right. Uh, I wonder if I can just do this thing over there. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yo. La 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 la. The thing is, either yeah, I think we need an invite thing. Yeah, screw that. I'm just gonna do, because if you select the platform, Spinal is following the shadow. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, so fuck that. Like, enter friend code. And here I will say, like, your friend code. Fixnuka. Something like this. So we'll have to be something like this. Compare your deck size with your friend. Okay, is the event currency cap going to be the norm for events now? It seems to discourage playing for since you can just catch up to the cap in the last day of 2. It was the same that we did actually in the Juicy Beast events. So technically, yes, you can catch up at the end. I'm not sure actually, because there's a maximum of drop rate anyway, you know. So for example, if I don't play the game for like the past month, and now I have like 40,000 in bank, well, first you have to get the items, that drop item first. There's a couple of challenges that you need to complete to get the items, so you can get even more currency. So there's that. And second, if you just wait to get nothing by the end, let's say you have 30,000 in bank, the drop rate is still like 8 at time, you know. So even if you keep there and just like spam meteor and everything, you're still gonna get only 8 currency per 100 house, for example. So you might not be able to reach that anyway, you know. And yeah, we did the cut thing because people were getting way overboard. People actually exploited that. So we said like, okay, there is an end, but the maximum is very far anyway. There is an end. And also we need to put back the scalable bosses that give currency. We need to put back in. It's actually something. I will talk to the guys actually if we can put that up in the next update, like in next week's update. I'm not promising anything because I didn't even talk to them first, so it's a secret, guys, just between you and I. All right. But to me, like I don't want to play. No, I don't not want to play, but I don't want to push the game further for Chaos Gem because I already have a shit ton of them. So it's good at the beginning of the game. That's a very precious item. But now I'm like, well, I don't want really to push the items anyway. Because, you know, I really preferred when it was Juicy Beast, when you had like to get that extra step to get like next event currency, etc., etc. So I really prefer that. So we might find a solution, just like remove those one and just replace them by the gem, by the currency one, and that's it. I don't know. Thanks for the answer to my question. Greeting for Germany! Oh, sweet! I'm going to Germany, by the way, in 3 weeks. I'm going to visit my sister over there with my bro. Had a great idea, right? Tentacle length instead of dick size. Just means didn't have a hard cap. This event has an absolute maximum currency and it's easy to get to. Okay, yes, for the hard cap, you're right. The easy to get to, if it's easy to get to, we can always fix that to make it more flexible. But again, yes, I know that JustCB's event did not have the hard cap, but again, what's the solution? Because people were exploiting the crap out of that little percentage. So what's your solution? Let me know. Kotek and I were talking about it too, about changing boss drop, what could work, don't think it. Don't think it'll be a good idea to change mid-event for those who already push the scaling bosses. But what if we make the bosses over there and start the difficulty like a little bit lesser, like -3 for example. You have family here? Which city? I don't remember. I don't remember which city it is. The scaling is killing me right now, guys. I only have 2 +1 items and it's been playing every day. Okay, so that's your code here. Ba ba da da da. Okay. Invite. Or search maybe. Da 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 da. How was it in the male one? Oh, you put OK at the end. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there as well. I'm gonna put the search over here. I hate it. I don't like it, but at least, you know, I can always just take just the, this one. Yeah, I could actually just do that. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yay! Okay, so enter your friend code. Okay, and here it has to be somebody else. Somebody wants to be a world is. Shut up! So who should say that? Who should be in care of the leaderboard? The Tom President? Because this guy's already give bloodstones. This guy's take care of the arcane. He doesn't do anything. The Tom King as well. The bats. The bats could be it. Spectre, we use it. Red Knight, we use it. That dude, we don't. I always say the bats because they have eyes, so you kind of get you keep looking to your friends. That's a hard stretch, but I'm gonna do that for now. Hey. La 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 la. Okay. Right over there, I think I'll put it. Yeah. Might be the best place. Might not be the best place, but invite or leaderboard options. La 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 la. What the hell? Why is it like this? There you go. My code. Wop 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 whoa. La 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 la. Okay, it's ugly as hell, but at least we got something. I just want to see, like, if we can, like, what needs to be done? What information has to be where, you know? And here. Okay, so maybe, like, on the first time, you don't have this. And this is like this. Then yeah, something like this. Invite friends, send this code to a friend. And then it goes like this. Not the best thing ever, but meh, friend code is boring. Why not parallel universe ID? My universe C137. I think that this, that's like 36. Let's do some calculation, shall we? Let's do some calculation. So if we do like only capitals, because let's face it, capitals and not capitals are boring. So let's just do like 26 letters. plus 10 digit. Alright, so that makes it 36. So, if we make a code of a 6 thing, that makes it 36 to the power of 6, like this. So what's that number? 36 to the power of 6. A badoosh! That's huge. That's a huge number. So we will need to have this amount of account created. 2 billion account in order to finish all those stuff. So I think it would be good. I think that we're gonna have enough space with that number, you know? So if we have only a 6-digit thing, we'll be able to cover everyone. And if we have no more unique digit, we're gonna have another problem. So we're gonna have a nice problem. Ah! You got me! Fanatic Toxic! Let's run the battle! Whoa! Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for the punch in the face. Really appreciate it. Okay. If this invite system is in game, we need an opt-in checkbox, since there will be a lot of people that won't want to participate, Legend friends. Well, if you don't want to participate, just don't participate. Why do you need like a box that says, hey, I don't want to participate? I don't get it. You can tell Legend friends is Canadian. Only Canadian will say, thank you for the punch in the face. I'm sorry, my face in the way. Exactly. Okay, so if, for example, I have 0 friends. If I have 0 friends, here it should be, like, random. Okay, so like this. So if, well, so let's say that I have 0 friends, so everything in there will go yeah, not first, but I hate invite a friend though. I remember that I remember that there was like a fake dude. And this will be like yeah. You know, something like that. So I wonder if I should make it the invite a friend or just make it fake dude instead, you know, and make those like this. So it makes like a fake goal, but and yeah, that would be nice. So invite compete with your friends. Add your friends to the list, the leaderboard, like this, and this would be like boop, 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 like this, 5. There we go. So this could be like 5. There we go. So you will have like fake dude. So we can compete against fake dude over there. When you beat them, something could happen. But anyway, you can beat with this, and then the last one will be add your friends to leaderboard, and voila, that thing over there. Maybe they start off with us in that list. There you go. Then they can remove us for yeah, like people from yeah, you can compete with the dev, right? That'll be nice. So, but it will be like bazillions of millions, though. So, like, if I start up, I unlock the leaderboard. I have like, I don't know, 74 orbs, and you can see that the devs are up to 1 trillion. So that will make a weird taste, like a weird like, what the fuck is that? No, how can I compete with those guys? Do you see a system being set up to each key or set a key represent the zone of the play area, similar tapping a touchscreen? Why? I like a bacon. My question would be why? Instead of fake dude, they should all preserve staff stats. Yeah, like as I said though, our stats will be impossible to beat. So aussi, hey, Shawa, man, comment ça va? Nice! Shawa is back! Shawa is back! Shawa is back! 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 Ramène mon spec! Fuck! D-Natural is back! Will O and O be the same in the code? How can we make a difference? Oh, that's a great question, actually. That is a great question. Not a great question, but a great... Yep. Let me see. Yeah, good luck with that, right? Okay, so we need to not put zeros in there. So 35 to the power of 6, that still makes a shit ton, so yeah. Yeah, alright. Okay, so now the thing is... This feels like it's supposed to say, share code. Yeah. So the share code will just like pop up the yeah, because here it says send this code to a friend and you see the code. So the button aside it should implies that it's to support the action just opposite of it. So that button over here should not be even there. You know, should not be over there. That should be something like this. Boom. Okay. And here. That's. So I feel like I need both of them actually. Like this, and here I just remove that. I really hate that. La 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 la. I think that this could be removed, and if you just click anywhere on the leaderboard, it switch to the other one, you know? So if you tap anywhere here, it just switch for the other one. So then you only have to invite friends. La 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 la. So then I don't need that ugly gray thing. La 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 la. I'm gonna say add friend instead of invite, because invite implies that the other dude has to agree. And since this is only a leaderboard, I can add whatever the fuck I want. So I don't need to just like wait. Hey, can you be in my leaderboard, please? No, you know, just like, well, add it and that's it. If you want to form a guild, or if you want to do something like more than that, like talking to somebody else, yes, you need to actually. So not even friend. I'm so like add player in there, you know. But I want to keep friend anyway. So there, you know, you just add that code here, and voila. So I don't even think I need. Yeah, I don't even think I need. Come on. Yeah, whatever. Okay, and here I probably just need the -1, so I'm just gonna keep the really quickly. Stats. La 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 la. There we go. So I can remove those, but not the fake ones. I think I will remove the 1, 2, 3 though. I don't need that. And especially if I want to add like fake dudes in there. Yeah. La 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 la. Okay. So where am I now? I got this. What did I do? Wap 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 wap. Ah, there we go. Okay. Add contender. Oh, that's good. That's good. Contender. Yeah, so I got the minus thing over there. And you know, we can fill that area with stupid names. We can fill that area with stupid names, you know. So if you don't want to add any friends, well, there's a fake leaderboard. Now the one thing I'm wondering is do we put the reward there? But we already have a reward anyway, so I don't think we're gonna need more. Ah! What? 1 penny for every star Spartan that missed you. 300 Spartan. Thank you very much, man. Ah. I want to put friend again because here it says send this code to a friend. So add friend will be the same thing. So we should keep the same yeah, friend code, blah blah blah. You know, so we should keep the same vocabulary just to be sure. So that button here though, what does it do? La la ba da da. Now the problem is the very long name thing. Yeah, the problem is, for example, on Android, you don't have no name. You don't have a name on Android. Your account. Ah! Resurrected Doom! 5 months and still fighting. Thank you very much, man. Could there be an issue with rewards for beating friends? Could anyone create fake friends? Yep, exactly. Exactly, that's the point I was thinking of. You can create 2 accounts and do like boop, 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 like this. Plus, coding that will be a nightmare. The trick is to just give something that makes it okay. Like, for example, if we give 5 diamonds, I don't think that somebody will create like tons of accounts and just play and just like go through all that mess, you know? And if they do, well, they kind of deserve it. You know, if the guy has to go through very lots of hoops to just get a few more diamonds, I'm like, meh, okay, you deserve it, man. But I know that that's my theory on this, and I think that other people will actually be pissed on that, you know. Hey, they can exploit and blah, 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 and just, like, make a big deal out of it. So, anyway, my guts tells me, like, no, don't have the rewards on the beating friends. You know, it could be, like, a bunch of skulls, for example. Like, it gives you, like, 10 times the skulls you get on the last house. So, you know, after a while you don't mind having those skills, but that could be something like that. See, that's the issue. You want to reward people for adding user and compare. Isn't that a disadvantage for the player that just want to alone time smashing houses and killing villagers? I just said I will not do it, and there's ways to do it anyway, so I can make it. There's other ways to reward the player with sharing. I don't think that all reward on share on all reward will be bad. You know, I think there's a solution out there. There's like something. I don't know. Like for example, if you make it, you have a 5% more DPS per friends you have, and there's a max of 5 friends. So it would give you a bonus of 25%, which is really not that much. I mean, a shard is 4 times that, even more actually than that, you know. So, but if somebody wants the extra edge, just want the extra thingy, it'll be nice for him, you know. Or you make it so it gives you more white orbs. Since the white orbs is the currency of the leaderboard, it kind of auto-fuel itself, you know? So it doesn't really matter for the single player experience. Again, as long as it's not like multiply by 10 or something like that, you're okay. But there's a way to reward the player and give something, that little extra edge that people will might do it, you know? Just have a unique ID code for each Berserk Paul account, then have it cool down for a couple of days or something. I mean, creating the ID is not a bad problem. It's not a problem. It's just that, for example, the easiest way to do it is just say like enter your Berserk Paul account, and that's it, you know. So that will be very easy for us. Just like, what's your username? The username is on bottom left, and that's it. The problem is less people will use the system because some people don't use the Berserk Paul thing at all. Now, is that a problem? Because anyway, every time we say multiplayer, I see the chat goes on fire. And even if it's a question of just showing a leaderboard, I can see that it's not very popular opinion. Even if it's only a leaderboard, it's something that just says, hey, your friend is over there, and gives nothing, you know? So, anyway. So if we put it like, put the Berserk Paul thing at first, it will be an easiest way. And the problem I was thinking right now is, for example, on Steam, your name or your ID is like 7255811, something like that, you know. So even if you go through the friends code, here it will be written 997Y5554222V1. So who the fuck is that, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But if you go with Berserk Paul's name, Berserk Paul's account, well, it will be written Lash or my brother's name, something like that, and voila, it's all easy to do, you know? So I'm leaning toward that, actually. I'm leaning toward just saying here, this is a Berserk Paul, like Berserk Paul, or just like connect on Berserk Paul to add friends, something like that, you know. So in a way, we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot for that, because again, we are like, I would love to avoid that, but if we just do that, it will be very easy to implement, you know. Well, it will be easier to implement, and then we can change it for the friend code, something like that. Maybe the user can set a nickname for people on their list, Legend Friends. Yeah, but then it asks an extra step just for that. So I kind of don't like that as well. Like, it asks like an extra step for this, but actually that could work. Like, we auto set one. Oh, that could work actually. That could work. Like by default, if you're playing on iOS or Steam, we are creating you a weird name, like whatever, or we go fetch it on Google Play's account service, you know. There's a nickname over there, and on iOS, same thing. We can fetch it out. So we can fetch your username, put it there. Or you can save it to the database, and we can do the same thing on Steam as well. So we basically can do it everywhere. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, so in that case, I can put my username, my friends, like my leaderboard username, and this one won't be unique. So I could have like 4 latch in my library. Like if I have a latch on Steam, a latch on iOS, a latch on Android, for example, and I add all of them, I can have 4 latch in the leaderboard. But I kind of don't care, because that's never gonna happen anyway. You can do it! So then, if we want to add the little extra of like, hey, do you want to change your name on the leaderboard? We can do it, but then it's like adding an option that won't never be used. So I'm kind of against that. So yeah, I think that we should do this. Okay, so I will remove the Berserk Paul thing. Yeah. So with the friend code system, it will allow us to make it easier for everyone. Just notice that the scroll bar for the expanded item view on Steam and window resolution cover half the stars of the item in the bottom row. Ah, okay. I want to check it out. What I do? But yeah, Surgeon Saros, it's exactly the same thing. I can, like, if you're connected on Steam, I can use your username. I can fetch it up, so I can fetch it, and I can put it in the database somewhere, and we use that name instead. So, so that will be good for that. And I can do that on iOS, and I can do that on Android as well. And on everywhere else, it's still gonna work. So Berserk Paul, gonna use the username over there, and all the other place. So yeah, I think we can do it then. We can do it! Okay, so this resolution over there. How can I fucking remove that? I hate those tabs thingy. Get out! Get the fuck out! Okay, good. So what was the thing? Windows, half of the star on the item on bottom row. I don't see it, my friend. I don't see the problem. I don't see it. Da, 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 da. Shift tab. Okay, cool. Weird. It is on mine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So something like that will be the best then. Like just that. Here. Just that simple leaderboard can be done. Like in a day or two of hard work. Like adding people. And that's it. It gives 0 reward. So I don't know how it would piss off people if I implement that like tomorrow, for example. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna work on Just Shapes and Beats. But if I just implement that, there's no way people can be pissed off. And if so, well, I'm gonna stand my ground and say, well, I like it, you know. Like there's nothing. It's totally optional. You get 0 reward, and voila. The webs, the webs, the Okay. Oh, trust me, we'll finally be able to do stuff. yeah, that's totally true. That's totally true. But at some point, I'm like, meh. The rest, like, again, like it's a question of guts, right? Like usually I'm my number one fan for Zombido. I tried to please myself, and with Zombido, that came out very wrong. That came out very wrong. But you know, if I'm satisfied with the game, that's the. If we like to play our own game as a game dev, I'm always good to go. You know, I know that's a good feeling, because you know you enter game development for one reason, is that you played game before and you're just like, oh, I wish there was that. I wish there was that. I want to make a game where I'll be happy on it. You know, and therefore make other people happy at the same time. So yeah, for a couple of people, when there's a couple of people who are super pissed about something, there's always like the majority of people who are just silent and likes it, you know. Even if like there's, let's say, even if there's 100 people saying, "Hey, we don't like this," there's still over 20,000 people who didn't say their opinion, you know. And usually people who disagree are the loudest. So it still represents 0.5% of the entire community, you know. So at some point you just try to evaluate all this, and like all the feedback is super appreciated. And when people are pissed and we're like, yeah, you're right, we're gonna fix it, that's where we're gonna fix it. But sometimes it happened in the past where people were super pissed about the feature. For example, the fact that you can skip by clicking. People were pissed about that. Like, all right, it's a bad. Remove this at once. First, here's the first step to do to fix the game. Remove the feature. I was like, no, I like it. It's a nice feature. It adds balance to the game. It adds strategy to the game. I like it. It's gonna stay in there, you know. But for example, the currency item. The fact that scalable bosses does not drop any currency for the event, that I'm like, yeah, you guys, you're right. You are legit. You have the right to be pissed on this, because that was bad. Fire Kojak. I'm glad Lash realized that the majority are just content silent people. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you know, Zombido is is like my 26th game. So we're used to having like very inflammatory comment and say, hey, you guys, I hope you die, I wish you cancer, blah, blah, blah. And still have a rating of like 4.4 stars out of 5, you know. So like, well, some people seem satisfied, but if you read the comments, everybody hates us and wants us dead. But the rating says people likes it, you know. So after one point, you just realize that okay, you just filter through the comments, and some of them will really talk to you and say like, yeah, you guys are right. But some of them will be like, well, no, I don't agree. And voila. I miss your YouTube vids. Oh, I missed it as well, man. I missed it as well. I wish I could make more vids, more YouTube videos for this. But right now, I am under so much pressure with Just Shapes and Beats, man. I think that after Just Shapes and Beats, I'm just gonna fucking start a million project that I won't finish just to make like, just to have a break. But we are in the artist part. Well, I feel I'm in the artist part of development right now for Just Shapes and Beats. I mean, it's over 4 years that I'm working on that, right? Not full-time all the time, but still, it's been a 4-year project. And now we're entering the polish phase pretty soon. And like any games development, any games I worked in the past, if it was a 3 months production or a whole year production, the last 10 miles, it's always the worst. Like, you don't see clear anymore. Just like you see your job like a job. You enter there and you just make like small bits, and then you punch out, and the next day you do the same thing, and eventually you get the thing out, it releases, and people likes it. But like, you know your game by heart, you know everything on the game, and like you've seen it so much that it doesn't really compel to you anymore. So you have to show it to other people and see other people smile and a happy face or excitement face and say, oh, okay, I guess my game is fun. But when you play it, you just see all the problems or all the what if or all the could have been. So I'm right there at the moment. So I really want to finish the game. And then, I don't know. I have to finish Infernax after that. You can play some people some more time. Hang on. I can only beat the event area after farming for half a day. I'm super angry. Make it easier. Insert angry face for no reason. You can play some more people some of the time, but not all the people all the time. There, voila. Stay awesome, you and the Zum crew. Thank you very much, man. Foxmore. Thank you so much. The scroll bar issue was on crafting item scroll bar. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Is that still there? Some are mean trolls with multi-accounts. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I mean, negative feedback or negative comment, I will, how can I say that? There's a way to filter all that. Like a Reddit comment, it will need a lot and a lot and a lot of negative comments on Reddit for me to reconsider a decision that I think is good, you know? So first, if I think the feature is good and I think the balancing is all right, it will take me a lot of feedback to change my decision, you know? As I said, like, as long as I'm satisfied, usually other people are satisfied. So if my gut says yes, usually it's a good idea to do it. But then, for example, if a lot of people on Twitch here in the chat says, hey, we don't like this, that to me is more valuable than a lot of people on Reddit. Because here on Twitch, you guys are actually watching me live. You see me as a person, as a human being. And you won't go like, aha, I'm anonymous. You cannot catch me. You go fuck yourself. And here's my feedback, you know. There's more respect here on this chat. Because you see my face and you see that I'm an actual human being. Not like, fuck you devs, you soulless whore. Enter, you know. So I value comments on Twitch here in the chat more than on Reddit for that reason. So there's kind of a hierarchy of comments, value of comments in my head, you know. Okay, so collect, forge. Ah, okay, you're right. Oopsie! Oopsie! Okay, I see the problem. Definitely a low priority problem though, because it's like one resolution on one platform. So, and you can still, you know, you can still see the stars anyway. So it's a small visual problem. I think that we have other thing, more priority right now. Like I cannot play on Android, for example, which is way more a bigger priority. But yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna add that to our list. Hang on. If you want a leaderboard, why not then make it the Berserk account and introduce me to the other user that reached the same maximum world as I have? Huh? Introduce me to the other user that reached the same maximum world as I have. I don't want it to be a general leaderboard. I don't want it to be something like, hey, look at the best leaderboard, the best guys out there. Because there will be only accounts that are hacked, and then we're gonna have to maintain it and say, okay, you're a hacker, get the fuck out. So it would be like more works for us if we do that. If we try to look at what's your next around your size, what's gonna happen is the orbs. First, we need to make it general. Second, we need to load the shit ton of data for that to work. And third, the orb or the max level reach, for example, will be exactly the same for the entire leaderboard. You know, so it will not be very interesting to do that. So I prefer just to make it with friends, actually. What is the best platform to help you through the ads? The ads, like as a monetary value. The best place, like if you watch an ad on iOS, this is where it is valued more to us. And then it's Android, and then it's Congregate. Yeah, then it's Congregate. And then possibly Armor Game, but that's the order. But don't sweat it, man. Play whatever you want, and like as long as you're playing the game, I'm super happy. Don't like try to twist your mind to try to get the maximum revenue. If you play on Android, if you play on Kong, or if you play on Steam without ads, it's all right, man. I mean, you're playing my games. Like that's a win already. Big fan of your stream alerts. Woohoo! Any chance there's a new graphic coming for alerts? I'm not gonna do them personally, that's for sure. Because like I did that for myself, and then I just said, I want to push it to everyone. And I found Gilded Guy was made some custom alerts for other people as well. He was up to it, but then now he's super busy. So if you find somebody else who use Animate CC, if you find any animator out there that want to help you custom alert, please send them my way. But so far I haven't found anybody else. You know, I'm too busy to work on that. Like I have to take care of like 3 other games here. So meh. Wait, you're a human being, Legend friends? No, I'm a robot. Big fan of your stream. Okay, yeah. Keep up the good work. La, la. So basically, Zombidos.com is the last wheel. Well, on the ads, yes. Although, Zombidos.com, if you spend a penny over there, if you spend $5, $1, $10 in there on Zombidos.com, 100% of the money goes in our pocket. Whilst if you do that on Congregate, Armor Game, Android, iOS, Steam, all the other platforms, they take a cut of 30%. So, you know, like it's better. Like we make more per cent on Zombidos.com, but we made more in ads on iOS and Android and Congregate. So in the end, you know, it evens out. And again, like if you you don't need to just go to other platforms just to spend dollar and say like, hey, here's more of my money. I mean, you don't need to do that. It's appreciated if you do that, but the fact that you're already ready to pay for stuff in the game, that's already super cool of you. So, you know, don't sweat it. If you spend it on Steam, I'll be super happy anyway. I thought you were an alien. Damn, my guess was wrong. All right. Do I have any? Okay, so we got that here. I got something at least. Not the best thing ever, but I got something. The fake dude thing, I kind of like it. Add your friends to the leaderboard, and we just have like add friends. I think that this. I wonder if I I wonder, like, I don't need this actually. I just put that there and I'm happy. I don't need this thing. Yeah, I think I don't need it. What the hell? Okay, yeah. So we got like add friends here. Add friend, and I have send this code to a friend, and that's it. I got a plus here. Yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to check out with the leaderboard. What if? La la la. One friend, one line. one line. La 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 la. Because, you know, if I do this, we can have way more space. But that'll start to be hard to read. How many do I have? Like 4, okay. So I could have something like 10 of them. Well, we can always change views. Yeah. Yeah, I think that with this though, it will be quite hard to read. Yeah, that will be hard to read if I do it like this. I kind of prefer this. So this could be like bigger actually, like 16. Very long name. Yeah, okay, so it could be 16 like this. Yeah, that'll be easier to read and more fun. There's more space. You don't need to have like a bazillion of friends in there anyway. And if you press the plus, you'll be able to see like a big screen of the same thing. It is really worth implementing a reward when it'll be filled with cheater at the moment at launch. Sorry to be that guy. No, exactly. Like it's not gonna be a global. It's friend only. Will there be an option to remove a contester again from friend leaderboard? To remove it, there you go. Pooch. If you have the friends right over there, it's like your friends over there. If you click minus, whoop, you gotta remove it. What da 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 da. So yeah, I think we got it. If we find a couple of names here, a couple of random dude in there, that would be nice. Okay, leaderboard. Yes, I got that. So the plus does what? The plus doesn't even need to be there at first. Yeah. So at first I won't even need the plus, because the plus will be there if I want to see like more leaderboard or more details or something like that. That'll be nice, but I kind of don't need that at first anyway. Yep. Yeah, so basically if I just code this and also this, we would be good to go to at least see the stuff. And then, like, if I want to see the entire, like, something I would like to see is if I click on the name, for example, I click on the name, it switch the cards, and I can see more of it. Show me items, for example. Like, if there's a little tooltips that comes in that says like like this. Let's say it goes over there, and you see like remove, a button show more details, and if you show more details, it shows like the number of shards he has or something like that, you know. That'd be nice. But yeah, that's a very, very minimalistic version of a leaderboard. Yep, and I like it. And I like it. Yeah, because I wanted to find like how can we make step 1 of the multiplayer, you know? So that's not much, you know? It's just like you add a friend, you just add a code and it adds to a list. That's it. But in order to make all this, we actually have to make step 1 of a bigger thing. It's gonna make like the next step of multiplayer easier to do. So for example, if I want to create a guild, for example, and add people to my guild and talk with my guild, you know, to say stuff and talk to my people over there. Well, step 1 would be covered, which is making codes and adding codes, you know, adding people, adding friends, loading stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that has to be done just in order to make those little squares appear on the screen. And that's how I see it. Usually when I want to make like a big freaking feature, I try to smash it down into different pieces and say, okay, how can I ship something instead of having like the huge massive thing done? How about I smash it into pieces and say, okay, I could release this first. Boop, okay, and then this part. Boop. So it's always add a couple of content, and slowly I'm going to towards a goal of maximum feature. And also by this, I can go iteratively. So if I add something and get like, hey guys, what do you think? And people are like, oh, I hate it. Well, I can remove it, you know. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Remove this. Mail. Remove this. Remove this. So that has been saved. And I think that'll be it, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna switch for the outro. And I got Shane actually talking to me on Skype, so yeah, I'll go back there. So I'm gonna switch to the outro like this. Guys, thank you very much for watching today's episode. It's been 2 hours already with those really super saggy bags. Oh, did you just save a mock-up or did you change the thingy directly? So Kojak just appeared out of nowhere. What's up, man? So what I did is saved another mock-up, actually. I just made a very simple mock-up today. Remember yesterday when I said I wanted to ninja code something? So I did not ninja code something, but I just cleared my mind and said, okay, this has to be done, blah, 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 blah. So I took care of a lot of questions in my mind. That's a good advice, by the way, guys. Whenever I have a feature in mind and I'm like, how will it work in that X, Y, Z situation? Making the interface of that said feature makes everything clear in your head. Like, structurize everything, you know? So today we might have done only a couple of rectangles and that's it. But we have answered a shit ton of questions, actually. Having the code to a friend, the fake dude thing, having the very, very minimized way to do it. At first I wanted to do that thing over there with the Eurocode, blah, 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 and then I realized, well, I can just do that little screen and reuse something I already have. Same thing with this, just so using the same rectangle, then those above, I'm good. So making the interface really helped me structurize my ideas, it helps me saying like, okay, this works, this doesn't work, this is too complicated, this is okay, this way is simple, blah blah blah. All right, so guys, I think it's this time to say goodbye. It was a super simple stream today, guys, because I have only 25% of my brain. As I said, I had a difficulty sleeping yesterday. I blame my kids. I always blame my kids. But I'll try to go back on schedule every Thursday and every Tuesday. Again, right now I'm working on Just Shapes and Beats, and I'm working on something that I don't want to spoil. So it's impossible for me to share anything from Just Shapes and Beats right now. I could do some small bits here and there, but I came this close to actually spoil the final boss when I started the stream. So, it's hard for me to do it. So I might just do that actually, especially since 90% of you come from Zombial anyway. I can work on Zombial on my side during the stream, so that will make it 4 hours in the entire week where I can work on Zombial, So I could just chill with you and the Jiggle Pack DLC. So I can actually do that, and I could do that. I should put some DLC cheap ones at Steam. We might do that actually. We might do a DLC thing. But again, we're gonna make it as respectful as possible. But stay tuned on that. We still haven't finished that. But stay sure that it won't be a DLC where you have to buy it and then you fight everybody and you're stronger than everyone. No, it's not gonna be pay to win anyway. It's gonna be like a cosmetic thing with a bunch of small thingies on top of it. Plus, we're even gonna share that with our collaborators. We're even gonna share the revenue with other awesome artists out there. So that's how white glove. Can I say that? That's how defensive we are on this issue. But more on this later. Chris says, have a good week. Don't work too much hard. All work and no play and all that. Yep. Yeah, I want to try to do that. I actually ordered a Switch 2 days ago. I'm gonna have a Nintendo Switch next Monday. Woohoo! So I got the Switch and I got Zelda. So I can't wait to have some time and just you know what? Fuck it! I just want a game and play Zelda. Especially with my brother. We're gonna go to Germany to see my sister with my brother. And I bought a Switch just for the occasion, actually. Yep. Anyway, guys. Speaking of console, I'm just wondering, did you guys, any of you got your hands on the SNES? The SNES Classic? The fucking SNES Classic won't be sold in Quebec because it's not translated in French. I was so fucking pissed. There's a law here in Quebec to preserve and protect the French language here. It's called the La Loi 101, which means that every business has to have their storefront, for example, has to have their storefront in French. If you want to sell something and an equivalent exists in French, you have to sell it in French. It doesn't mean that you cannot sell anything in English. It just means that if there's an equivalent in French, you have to sell it. So now came the SNES Classic, and apparently eBay Games and Walmart and all those guys said, well, this product exists in French, which does not exist in French. so we're not gonna sell it in Quebec. So that's really weird. They're not gonna sell it in Quebec for, and I think that they're taking the that law as an excuse to not sell it in Quebec, because that's really sound fucking fishy to me. There's no reason to not sell it in Quebec because there's no equivalent of that product in French. Yes, maybe some of the game listed there are in French, but that's the package deal doesn't exist in French. Like the interface are not in French and all that stuff, So it really sounds really weird. So there was a lot of news here in Quebec, a lot of clickbait saying La Loi 101 sucks and that's why it fucking sucks and everything. But it feels like it's a bad interpretation of that law. So yeah, it's really fucking weird. Awesome, I have lots of good fun. Screw the SNES Classic. I still have the SNES. The Classic. Yeah, I got my pre-order just barely. Oh man, Vince Strickland, I'm coming at your home. I'm coming at just your place, man. I'm gonna play this. Anyway, guys, it's time to say goodbye. Been 2 hours already. Thank you very much for chilling with me, guys. It's been awesome. I love you all. As usual, you guys are the best. I love you all. Where's the button? Here it is. I love you all, especially you. Goodbye.